Welcome back to the induction ceremony for the 2010 class to the International Tennis Hall of Fame from Newport, Rhode Island. Our next inductee is Owen Davidson, elected in the Master Player category.
I've been told by a lot of my friends that this is going to be fun but difficult, and I believe they're probably right. I would first of all like to thank the Hall of Fame for the tremendous honour. And I would also very much like to congratulate the other inductees today. I am very proud of them, and I'm sure their families are very proud of them also. They all deserve to be in it, and it's great to see the Hall of Fame honouring what is called the doubles players. Fred, thank you very much for coming here for me today. Anytime you start thanking people, you almost always forget somebody. And I would like to say right up front that all the people that are here and the people that are not here and maybe watching on TV, if I leave you out, it's not on purpose. I thank you very much, and you all know who you are. And I very sincerely thank you all. Obviously, I need to thank my wife and son, family in Australia, and as Fred said, my little dog. Couldn't have done any of this without their support. And I especially, this is a doubles weekend. As I said earlier today, a friend of mine who took care of my career when I was a young man, some of you may remember him, his name was Colin Long. He was a great Australian doubles player and a great Davis Cup player and a terrific businessman later on when he ran the Spalding operation in Australia. And one of the things that he said to me very early in my career is, if you're going to play doubles, make sure you pick a good partner. And right now, I would like to thank, obviously, all my partners, but especially my partners in the majors. I would like to thank Leslie Bowery, who doesn't get a lot of recognition, who I won the Australian Championships with the year that I won the mixed Grand Slam. Obviously like to thank one of the all-time greats of the game, Ken Rosewall, who was another one of my partners. Couldn't have picked a better partner than Ken Rosewall. My boyhood friend, who I stood at the entrance to the Forest Hills Centre Court one day after we'd been friends since we were 15 years of age. I stood with John Newcomb, and we didn't know, he was already number 1 or 2 ranked singles player in the world, but we didn't know what the hell we were doing. We had to play on the centre court, the US Open, against the people who we adored and looked up to all our life, Ken Rosewall and Rod Laver. And that was obviously one of the great experiences of my life, and it was made even better by the fact that we were lucky enough to win. One of the forgotten people in my partnerships was a lady that you do all know, who I did win a US Open with, a lady by the name of, or a lot of you know, Donna Fales. So obviously we'd like to thank Donna Fales. She was a great partner when I was very young. I'd like to give a little bit of recognition to a partner that I played with for many years, and we got to all the major finals, but unfortunately we lost to some pretty bad teams like Newcomb and Roach and Stolle and Emerson. Bill Bowery, who was Leslie's husband, and I would like to thank him for all the years that we played together. I would obviously like to thank also a couple of my special friends that are here today, the corporate people that have helped Fred and I in our business endeavours in the last 15 or 20 years, Dennis Alter and Marty Beaulieu. I thank you both for being here with your families. The Hall of Fame people, I would especially like to thank, Donald Dell wants me to thank him, but I'm not going to. All the people at the Hall of Fame, obviously, but the people Tony Trabert has been a great supporter, and I thank Tony for that. Mark Stenning has also been a terrific supporter, and I thank Mark for that. And there's another guy. Can't think of his name. He used to work for Klauser, Chris Klauser. That's his name. Thank you very much for all your support, you guys. I wouldn't be here without you. And in finishing, I'd like to say two things. All these people are very important to me and have been very important to me on a day like this. But more important, and this is where it could get difficult, more important, as Fred said, is all the friends that have showed up from all aspects of the game, the little people of the game, the big people of the game, as the BP people would say. They've all showed up from all parts of the world today, and a lot of them didn't know. I didn't know they were here, and I thank them all very much. Without them, none of us would have the careers that we have. And then, in finally closing, I obviously was looking forward very much. Billie Jean King, I couldn't have been where I am on the tennis court without her. I knew Billie Jean King when she was Billie Jean Moffat and not the person that she is today. I won 7 or 8 Grand Slams with her. I never had a harsh word with her, or vice versa. She and Alana have been great friends. They were coming today on a private plane from New York and flying back this afternoon, but because of the weather, she could not come. She sends her best in regards to everybody. She woke me up in the middle of the night with a text. But I thank Billie Jean very much. Couldn't be standing here without her, and I thank all you people for your support, and I hope you have a great day's tennis, and thanks for the sunshine, Fred.
We'll be back in a moment for more from the induction ceremony of the 2010 class of the International Tennis Hall of Fame.